Oh no, we're out of classes of mail workbooks. And delivery of accountable mails is running low too. Do we need any others, Tom?
Just the one on accident prevention that I told you about. We just finished that class. It was pretty large, remember?
Well, we shouldn't be teaching that for a while, but I suppose we better order some more copies from the distribution center while I'm at it. Thanks. We sure use a lot of training materials here. And not all job-related either. There's our correspondence courses. Thank goodness for the TMDC. If the other training managers use this forum as much as I do, they must really have their hands full.
Hardly a week goes by that you're not sending requests for materials to the Training Materials Distribution Center in Beltsville. Whether it's a 2434 for the print and audiovisual materials you need to conduct your training classes, or helping an employee with a Form 3132 requesting a correspondence course. And you're not the only one doing it either. About 200 other training managers and staff members are doing the same thing.
That distribution center's got to be one busy place. 3 or 4 buildings, probably. About 24 employees. I wonder how they do it.
Every morning, 5 days a week, the mail arrives at the front office of the Training Materials Distribution Center and is sorted. Not just the 2434s and 3132s requesting materials, but also the answer sheets that correspondence courses students send in for grading. The center, with a permanent staff of 4, including the supervisor, is housed in one building. Yes, people have a lot of misconceptions about the TMDC. You were right about one thing, however. It is a busy place, with more than 1,000 different course components on hand. Each month, about 850 requests for training materials are received, and the distribution center processes over 2,000 items. The Training Materials Coordinator checks the computerized inventory to see if the requested items are in stock. If the item is not available, the 2434 is checked with the appropriate explanation and returned to the sender. A backup order is kept, and when the materials come in, the order is filled. For your request to be filled, it's vital that you supply complete and specific information. Be especially careful to fill in the TD number correctly. If it's not on the 2434, your order cannot be processed. Check the Blue Book under the program description to make sure you order all the necessary materials in the right quantities. This course, for example, involves not only printed materials, but audiovisual aids as well. Include all TD and AV numbers for materials. This is the way they are stored at the center. The 2434s are forwarded to the assembly area where 2 employees locate the requested items. There are thousands of items in the distribution center, and a mistake on the order form can result in the wrong materials being picked out and packaged for you. Each bin is labeled in numerical sequence by TD number. There are a lot of bins, and your 2434 is the only guide the supply clerks have to find the items you need. To prevent delays in filling requests, flow racks are used. As one box of materials runs out, the next one is ready to go. If a program is undergoing revision when you place your order, you will automatically receive an initial distribution when the revised program is released. The selected materials are packaged for shipment, boxed, wrapped or folded, sealed and labeled as their size and weight require. The packaged materials are moved to the shipping and receiving area. The BMC makes a daily pickup at 4 p.m. Materials are shipped 4th class for economy. Although the distribution center standard is a 36-hour turnaround, 4th class is not the way to go if you need something immediately. You can specify priority delivery if you have an emergency requirement for an item. Nationwide, 30,000 Postal Service employees are currently taking correspondence courses, their lessons coordinated through the TMDC. When a 3132 application for a correspondence course arrives, it is verified for completeness and sent to the computer center for processing. There, the student's name and other pertinent information is entered into the computer system and a microfiche master file. 2 separate microfiche files are maintained at the TMDC. The current file, updated weekly, contains the names of students currently active in the correspondence course program. The history file, revised quarterly, is a complete listing of all Postal Service employees who have ever been enrolled in a correspondence course, over 400,000 employees. Individuals are listed in both files by Social Security number. The computer system generates an enrollment letter and a shipping label. If it is a job-related enrollment, the letter and package of course materials are shipped priority mail to the student through the training manager. For a self-development enrollment, the materials are mailed directly to the student's home address. One of the key items the student finds in the package are answer sheets. These will be sent to the distribution center as lessons are completed. Each answer sheet received is verified for completeness and sent to the computer processing center, where it is scanned and graded. The TMDC then mails the computer's report to the student. When the student successfully finishes the last lesson in the course, the computer generates a certificate of completion. The TMDC sends it to the training manager for presentation to the student. When shipments of course materials come in from the printer or audiovisual duplicators, the invoice is used to update the computer inventory. Where it is stored depends on how soon it is to be distributed. If it's to go out in the immediate future, it stays in the shipping and receiving area. If it will not be released for a while, it is taken into the mass storage area and given bin space there. Correspondence materials are taken directly to the storage area where they are processed. The individual parts of correspondence programs are assembled into packages, then heat-sealed and shrink-wrapped.
Oh, Mary,
Yes.
you can relax now. Those student workbooks you were waiting for just came in.
Great. What about accident prevention?
That, too. Now all you need is basic electricity.
Basic look. Oh, no, don't tell me we're out of those, too.
Afraid so.
Bring me a stack of 2434s, please.
Okay.
Hey.
The Training Materials Distribution Center. They administer the correspondence program and process the National Training Program materials. And how about those national training programs? Let's just say that some of them have class, while others are for the dogs. Over 150 programs from A to Z. Some don't need an introduction. Others do. They cover the basics and more. From the first day on the job to the last. They deal with a typical day and hazardous times. They provide relief, protection, and better service. They have standards, principles, and the positive approach. They are an investment in the continuation of the service founded by a great man. The TMDC and the National Training Program, a team.